Alrighty. What would I do if I was broke? First, I would save me $1,000. Okay, we're there. We've gotten to the point where we're at $1,000. I would do whatever I had to do. I would scratch and claw. I would work a second job. I would do whatever I needed to do to save me up $1,000. And then I would move along. And this is what I would do once I had $1,000. First, I would get on a detailed budget. I would write out a detailed budget, whether on paper or on some type of spreadsheet. I like Google Sheets, but you can use Excel. And I wouldn't be too hard on yourself about how great this first budget has been created, and well, I didn't do this right, so I'm not going to follow through, and this doesn't look right, so maybe I'll never use it, or blah, 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 I would write you out a detailed budget, and I would hone in on that budget over the next few months, years, and decades. I would get good at managing your money on paper before it's spent. I would get good at managing money on spreadsheets before it's spent. I would create this and implement this style of budgeting into your life, and I would never forget it. I would never forget it. Moving along. Second, I would cut up your credit cards, and I would stop borrowing money. I would stop swiping credit cards. I would stop living a life of debt. This is step number 2. Cut up your freaking credit cards. Stop borrowing money. People who are rich do not get wealthy by borrowing money. Now, everybody has their opinion, but they say 60 to 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. So I wouldn't really take too many people's advice too heavily. I wouldn't be too weighted on their opinion, because the stats don't lie. Stop borrowing money, cut up credit cards, moving along. Third, I would find something to do outside of work. I would get good at cooking. I would get good at exercising. I would get good at finding things to do that did not cost you money to do them. Preferably things that would be beneficial for you. Not like sitting on the couch, scarfing down potato chips and watching TV. I would find things that you could do. And look, I'm no saint. I'm a sinner just like you, and I have a bunch of flaws and tendencies that are working on me on a daily basis that I've got to fight off. However, I take it upon myself to crack that whip and say, look, we can do this. I know we like a little bit of the snacks, and I know we like a little bit of the things that we maybe should not do and not have, but let's minimize that. Let's do that to the point where let's do that the least amount. So find things to do that are gonna not cost you money, preferably things that would be beneficial to you. Health, wealth, education, spiritual education, get around good people, positive people, stay away from the pessimism and the cynicism, get around productive-minded individuals, productive-minded communities. Do something. Hey, do DoorDash, do Uber Eats, do something. If you're broke, you could probably got a lot of time. If you're broke, you probably got a bunch of time that you could be out doing something to make money. And we all know there's a ton of things that you could do out here in the world to make some money. It's not that difficult. Look it up on Pinterest, look it up on Google. You can find it all day long. And for those of you who have stuck around, I'm going to give you guys a bonus. This fourth one. And this one is quite fun to me, but it may not be as fun to you. But I don't know specifically why it's so fun to me. Maybe one day I'll figure that out. But it is minimize your life. Minimize your life. Once I had $1,000, I would get on a written plan for my money, AKA a budget. Second, I would cut up my credit cards and I would stop borrowing money. I would stop going into debt to buy things that I didn't have, to buy things with money that I do not have. Third, I would find things to do that didn't cost money, preferably things that were productive. And that bonus, I would minimize your life. I would go around your house and find out what else in here am I not using? What could I sell? What could I get rid of? What could I eliminate out of my life to just clear up some mental space? To clear up some mental space, to create some clarity for this next big financial push that I myself are going to have and the world is going to see. Am I some fortune teller and I know what's going to happen in the future? No. But gauging off of the past, I think we're going to see some prosperous times. Some times of, the little man gaining some wealth in this life. But you ain't going to do it if you got a bunch of material items around that are soaking up a lot of your bandwidth mentally. That are soaking up a lot of your mental space. That's not what you need. You need clarity. You need a clean house. You need a clean room. You need clean closets and, clean bathrooms. You need clean spaces, organized spaces. And once you hit that $1,000, it's the perfect time to start minimizing your life. Hop on that bandwagon of minimalism. See if you like it. See if it's beneficial to you. It probably will be super beneficial to you. You'll probably see a lot of greatness come out of it. Look, y'all, I'm not going to hold you here too much longer. I'm out of here. You can win. Keep the faith.